Imagine stubbing your toe. Now imagine being left out by your friends. These feel like totally different things, right? But here's the shocking truth. Your brain barely tells them apart. To your mind, being alone can hurt just like a broken bone. Think about the words we use. We say a breakup hurts. We feel crushed by rejection. A loss leaves us broken. These aren't just poetic phrases. They're clues. Your language is quietly revealing something science only recently proved. In 2003, scientists ran a simple experiment. They put people in a brain scanner and had them play a virtual ball game. Suddenly, the other players stopped passing to them. It felt like being excluded on a playground. Then the researchers watched what lit up. The results stunned everyone. When people felt left out, their brains lit up in the exact same regions that process physical pain. The same alarm bells. The same circuits. Rejection wasn't just sad. To the brain, it was an injury. There's a region deep in your brain called the anterior cingulate cortex. Think of it as your pain alarm. It fires when you burn your hand. And it fires when someone breaks your heart. It doesn't ask what kind of hurt it is. It just screams, something is wrong. So why would evolution build such a strange overlap? Why would being ignored feel like being wounded? The answer takes us back hundreds of thousands of years. Back to a time when being alone wasn't sad. It was deadly. Picture your ancestors on the open plains. Alone, a single human was easy prey. No group meant no food, no protection, no warmth at night. Survival depended on staying connected. The tribe was everything. So evolution needed a way to keep us close. It needed a warning that felt urgent, impossible to ignore. And it already had the perfect system: pain. Pain is the body's smoke alarm. So the brain simply borrowed it. Here's the clever part. Instead of building a brand new system for loneliness, evolution reused the old pain circuits. Why invent something new when you already have a loud, reliable alarm? So social pain got wired into the same wires as physical pain. This means loneliness isn't weakness. It's not you being dramatic. It's a survival signal, thousands of generations old. Your brain is trying to protect you. It's saying, get back to your people. You're not safe out here alone. And the proof gets even wilder. Scientists asked a question. If loneliness uses pain circuits, could a painkiller ease loneliness? So they tested it. They gave people acetaminophen, plain everyday pain relief. Then they measured hurt feelings. The result sounds impossible. People taking the painkiller reported fewer hurt feelings over 3 weeks. Their social pain actually dropped. A pill for headaches quietly dulled the ache of rejection. That's how deeply the two are connected. But please, don't reach for pills to cure loneliness. That's not the lesson here. The lesson is deeper. It shows just how physical emotional pain truly is. Your feelings aren't floating somewhere abstract. They live in your body. Now think about what this means day to day. When someone ignores your message, a tiny alarm fires. When you eat lunch alone, a soft ache stirs. When a friend forgets your birthday, part of your brain treats it like a scrape. Small social wounds, real signals. Here's something even stranger. Your brain can't fully tell the difference between real and remembered pain. Just thinking about a past rejection can reactivate those same circuits. That's why an old embarrassment can still make you wince years later. This is why heartbreak feels so physical. A chest that aches. A stomach that drops. A body that feels heavy. It's not in your head, exactly. It's in your nervous system, running the ancient pain program at full volume. Loneliness doesn't just hurt in the moment. Over time, it wears the body down. Chronic loneliness raises stress hormones. It weakens the immune system. It can even strain the heart. The alarm was never meant to ring forever. Some researchers now compare chronic loneliness to smoking. Studies suggest long-term isolation can be as harmful to your health as smoking a pack a day. Let that sink in. Being alone, deeply and constantly, isn't just uncomfortable. It's dangerous. But here's the hopeful twist. If connection is medicine, then it works fast. A warm hug releases oxytocin, calming the alarm. A real conversation soothes the pain circuits. Even a friendly text can turn the volume down. Think about that feeling when a friend truly listens. That warmth in your chest. That's not just a mood. That's your brain releasing chemicals that literally reduce pain. Connection is one of the strongest natural painkillers you own. Even touch alone can do it. Studies show that holding a loved one's hand during pain makes the pain feel weaker. The brain scan proves it. When you're not alone, your fear centers calm down. Hands become a kind of medicine. This is why solitary confinement is considered one of the harshest punishments there is. Take away human contact, and the mind begins to unravel. Time bends. Anxiety rises. The brain, starved of connection, starts to suffer in ways we can measure. But there's a difference we must talk about. Being alone and being lonely are not the same thing. You can feel content by yourself. And you can feel achingly lonely in a crowded room. Loneliness isn't about numbers. It's about connection. That's the trap of modern life. We're more connected than ever, yet lonelier than ever. Hundreds of online friends. Endless notifications. But the brain doesn't count likes. It craves real presence, real eyes, real warmth. Here's a question. Why does rejection sometimes feel worse than a physical injury? Because a cut heals and fades from memory. But a social wound can be replayed endlessly in your mind. Your imagination keeps reopening it. That's what makes emotional pain so sticky. And loneliness plays a cruel trick on the mind. It makes you see threats everywhere. A lonely brain becomes more suspicious, more guarded. It expects rejection, so it pulls away first. And that pulling away creates even more loneliness. Scientists call this the loneliness loop. The lonelier you feel, the more you protect yourself. The more you protect yourself, the more isolated you become. It's a spiral that feeds on fear. And breaking it takes gentle, brave steps. So how do you break the loop? It starts small. One message. One hello. One moment of reaching out instead of pulling back. The brain relearns safety through tiny doses of connection. Each one quiets the alarm a little more. Here's another surprise. Helping others is one of the fastest cures for loneliness. When you comfort someone else, your own pain circuits quiet down. Giving connection gives it back to you. Kindness heals in both directions. Even small daily rituals matter. A shared meal. A morning greeting. A regular call with someone you love. These aren't just habits. They're steady signals to your brain that you belong. And belonging is what turns off the ancient alarm. Now think about empathy. When you watch someone else get hurt, your own pain circuits flicker. That's right. Seeing another person's pain can activate your own. This is the biological root of compassion. We are literally wired to feel together. This shared wiring is a gift. It means we're built to care. When a friend suffers, part of you suffers too. That's not weakness. That's the invisible thread that holds communities together. Pain, strangely, connects us. Let's zoom into childhood for a moment. A baby cries when left alone. That cry is the pain alarm in its purest form. It's saying, I cannot survive without you. That early wiring never fully leaves us. We carry it our whole lives. This is why the bonds we form early shape how we handle loneliness later. Children who felt safe and held learn that connection returns. Those who didn't may feel the alarm louder as adults. But here's the good news. The brain can still learn new patterns. Your brain is not fixed. It's plastic, always rewiring. Every new safe connection lays down fresh pathways. Slowly, the fear softens. The alarm grows quieter. Even a lifetime of loneliness can begin to heal with the right connections. Think about why music, hugs, and laughter feel so good. They're all forms of connection. Singing together syncs our heartbeats. Laughing together releases the same soothing chemicals. Our bodies are constantly seeking each other, quietly, all the time. Here's a thought that changes everything. If loneliness is pain, then connection isn't a luxury. It's a basic human need, like food or water or sleep. You don't feel guilty for being hungry. So don't feel guilty for needing people. So next time loneliness aches, listen to it differently. It's not a flaw. It's an ancient message from deep inside you. It's your brain, doing its oldest job, reminding you that you were never meant to face this world alone. And when someone tells you they feel lonely, take it seriously. They're not just sad. They're in a kind of pain, real and measurable. A little of your presence could be exactly the medicine their brain is craving. Consider how many people around you might be quietly hurting. The coworker who eats alone. The neighbor who never gets visitors. The friend who stopped replying. Their alarms might be ringing right now. And you could be the one to answer. Here's what I love most about this science. It proves something poets always knew. We are not separate islands. We are woven together, deep in our biology. Your need for others isn't weakness. It's the very thing that makes you human. So the pain of loneliness is really a message of love. It exists because connection kept us alive. It hurts because belonging matters. Your heartache is proof that you were built to be with others. That ache is a strange kind of gift. So let's return to where we began. Stubbing your toe and being left out. Two things that feel so different, yet share the same ancient wires. Now you know why loneliness hurts. And now you know how to heal it. Tonight, do one small thing. Send that message. Make that call. Sit a little closer to someone you love. You won't just make them feel better. You'll be soothing a pain older than language itself. So here's the final thought to carry with you. Every hug, every hello, every kind word is quietly healing an ancient wound. You have the power to ease another person's pain just by being there. And that, more than anything, is what it means to be human.